In a world drowning in profound yet utterly baffling bullshit thoughts, one brave soul, me, Sophia Blackwell, seeks enlightenment, navigating the treacherous, jargon-infested waters of academic discourse. Or, you could just be trying to figure out what in the seven circles of scholarly hell Nietzsche was actually trying to say without your brain staging a full-scale rebellion. Seriously, who writes this stuff? And more importantly, who reads it without a medically prescribed tranquilizer and a stiff drink? What's up, intellectual misfits and philosophical rebels? Welcome to Cogito Ergo Nope. If you ever suspected that the most capital P philosophy is just a high-stakes game of who can sound the most confusingly profound, then congratulations, you found your people. Pull up a chair. The Kool-Aid is jargon-free. This, my friends, is the official YouTube sanctuary for CogitoErgoNope.com, the one and only corner of the internet brave enough to look a 500-page treatise on semiotics in the eye and say, dude, seriously? We're here to yank philosophy out of its dusty, pretentious ivory tower, give it a noogie, and see what actual understandable sense falls out. Spoilers, sometimes not much. And speaking of, things that might not make much sense but sound incredibly important, allow me to introduce our star attraction, the eighth wonder of the academic world, the pride of pretentious bafflement everywhere, the Postmodern Bullshit Generator. Generate your own postmodern bullshit and share it with friends. Ever wanted to sound devastatingly intellectual at dinner parties without actually, thinking? Need to fill that terrifyingly awkward silence on a first date with something that sounds deep, but is actually just words? Want to make your friends believe you've unlocked the very secrets of the universe, or at least make them too confused to argue? Click, copy, paste, generate your own postmodern nonsense, share it, baffle your buddies, confuse your professors, impress your enemies. But wait, there's more. Cogito Ergo Nope isn't just about empowering you to master the art of sophisticated sounding bullshit. Oh no, we're not that one-dimensional. We also have these bad boys. These books are not your grandpa's dusty philosophy text, unless your grandpa is secretly a stand-up comedian with a PhD. These are philosophy books that are actually hilarious. And here's the kicker. They actually teach you stuff. They take those big, scary, migraine-inducing philosophical concepts and expose all the pretentious academic bullshit that usually surrounds them and break it all down so you can, understand it. Imagine that, learning philosophy without spontaneously combusting. We're talking about Foucault's power explained so clearly, even your perpetually confused uncle could get it. Derrida's deconstruction made digestible in a friendly, sarcastic guide to why Lacan sucks and so do you, probably, but in a lovable way. We expose the bullshit so you don't have to wade through it with a machete and a therapist on speed dial. So if you're sick to death of philosophy that takes itself more seriously than a tax audit, if you want to laugh until your ribs ache while accidentally learning something, and if you're ready to courageously call out the emperor has no clothes on some of those ridiculously overcomplicated academic theories, then congratulations, you've stumbled into your new favorite corner of the internet. So go on, smash that subscribe button, punch that notification bell right in its face, and join us on this gloriously irreverent crusade of demystifying the deep, the dense, and the downright daft. This is Sophia Blackwell, proudly powered by CogitoErgoNope.com, where I firmly believe that thinking doesn't have to hurt much, and if it does, at least we can laugh about it together. Visit CogitoErgoNope.com.